Hey everyone, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching. So today I'm going to show you how to make this card. I made this actual one during a Facebook Live. I'm going to make a Valentine's one with you today, but I just want to show you this one so that you can see if, you know, maybe you don't want to make a Valentine's card, maybe you don't want to use hearts, which is the shapes I'm going to be using. This one will give you some nice inspiration. So this one just pops out. It's like a pop-out gatefold, and that's the kind of profile you have when it's displayed. So you can see like so. It's really, really nice. You've got all your space on the back to write your message. And this is using, yeah, simple diamonds or squares just on, you know, in the diamond orientation, that nice sentiment in the middle. And these papers were all from Papercraft Society kit. And then I also made the matching envelope as well towards the end of the live with my wax seal on the back. The good thing is as well, you don't need any specialty dies for this particular shape because it's all cut using my trimmer or your scissors. But if you've got any of your nested shape dies, you could use those. And like I said, I think it's going to be a great style for many occasions. So let's get started. So I used the papers and the hearts from, this is box 53 from the Papercraft Society. Loads of goodies in here, but you can see in the die set, there's all the little hearts and everything that I've used. And then the papers, and you've got sentiment there as well. Toppers, there's all sorts in that one. I have already made another card using products from that kit, and it was this pop-up one here, which I will be doing a tutorial on. It won't be a Valentine's one, it will be a different themed one because I don't need any more Valentine's cards, but I've made the matching envelope as well, and I did all this during a Facebook Live. I'll link that one below if you're on Facebook, you want to see that one made in real time, but I will do a tutorial soon. So you want 2 pieces of 7 3/4 by 7 inch cardstock. Along the 7 3/4 side, you're going to score at 2.5, 5 and 7 1/4. Okay, do that on both pieces. You want to then fold and burnish those score lines. Okay, so you'll have 2 pieces like this. You want to flip one around so you've got your 1/2 inch tabs facing each other. You're going to stick one of these over the other. Doesn't matter which way, left over right, right over left, it's up to you. I'll probably do left over right. This will then pop up like I'm holding it, and these pieces are going to become zigzag fold, like so. So you want both pieces like this. Mountain, valley, mountain, mountain, valley, mountain. Okay, because when it folds flat, that will go down and that will all fold in to give us our gatefold. Okay, so next you want to add your glue to your tab. So because I'm sticking the left over the right, I'm going to add my glue to the right hand side. Okay, I'm just carefully lining up those score lines. Make sure the bottom's nice and flush there. And just reinforce those folds again, and just make sure you've got that shape. Okay, and then we can decorate. So I'm going to have the middle panels are different sizes to these other panels here. So these 2 pieces here are 6 3/4 by 2. They're going to stick either side, and just lay this all out. And then I think I'm going to have the stripes on the outside, because I think the hearts, yeah, I liked the hearts against them. And then I'm going to have this paper on the inside. So this time you're going to want 4 pieces of 2 1/4 by 6 3/4, and then 4 pieces that are 2 by 6 1/2, and that's the pattern paper. So I'm going to stick all of those, or 6 pieces down next. Okay, so they're down, and then I've got this thin strip. This is optional, but when I was laying all like my sentiment down, I think it helped it pop a bit by having this. So this is 1/4 inch by 6 3/4, and that just fits nicely down the middle. Okay, so again, you can see that's how it's all going to fold down, and then when it opens, it will pop out, and the topper is going to pop out in that middle section. So I'm going to I'll do the topper in a minute. I'm going to do these pieces here because it's all the decoration for the middle. So with these ones here, I'm going to have 2 down this side and then 2 down this side. Wherever you stick these 2, you want to make sure they're the same. So when you fold it over, they need to all fold in together. So I'm going to flip this over, and you just want to add your glue on the side that you flipped over. It'd be the right hand side, and when it's this way, it's the left hand side. And it's going to stick. Just trying to get these roughly, I reckon that's about right. And then bring this up, and you're going to stick it just onto this panel. I'm just making sure that the point lines up with that fold and the middle of the heart. I said at the start, this can be any shape you want. You saw on the other one, it was the diamond shape, so it's entirely up to you. So again, flip it over, add your glue. I'm bringing mine out, they're probably about 1/2 inch from the bottom, and then from that bit it's about, yeah, give or take. And then I'm going to fold that one down, fold that over, and then stick this on. And that way you know that they are exactly the same. And this is how it will look when they take out the envelope. Now when I open it up, you can see when I put it that way as well, they all sit perfectly over the top of each other. In fact, I'll have it that way. So if you want, you can have sentiments in these. It could be photos of someone. It's entirely up to you. And then for the topper, so I've used one of the hearts from this set. So this one doesn't come in that kit. It's just a little bit bigger. And I've just used some of the layers to create a frame. So I'm going to pop that around there as well. In fact, I'll stick that on next. Okay, and then I think I'm going to just run thin bead of glue down the middle there, and then stick this one in the middle of that pink strip. You can have this towards the top, towards the bottom. You might have two. You might have a shaped piece at the top and then another sentiment attached on the bottom. But now, yay, look how cool this looks. So you could have it set back behind the hearts, when, you know, depending on how far out they pull the card when they display it. It's got such a cool profile. Absolutely adore this. And then in the set you get the die to cut these, which I've already cut and put the glaze on the top. And I thought it would be quite nice, kind of similar, just layering up all of those different hearts like I've done on that one. Okay, so card is finished. I adore this. I think it looks so, so cute. And next I'm going to do the envelope. So just like I've shown on this one, I won't be heat embossing this one because there's no heat embossing in the card. This one was just to obviously make everything match. So for this one, I'm going to use the Valentine's stamp, which is in this set here. So I've got the February the 14th. I'm using the wax beads from the Christmas mix because it's got the red in, but I've got pink ones as well in the candy mix. So I've already got the beads melting. And then also in this set, I've got Be My Valentine. So I'm going to have that on there. And I've also got the Valentine stickers. So whilst that's melting, I'll get the stickers on first. So we'll take February the 14th. Get that one stamped up. And I'm going to have that one just there. And then I'll have that one just there. I love that. And I might stamp a little heart. I've been doing that on a few. I think I need to keep that little heart stamp on one of these, just so I've got it at hand all the time. It's just the hearts in this one here, the Photo Fun. I just like the little cluster together. Like so. There we go. And then I will add this one. I've got all my space still to write a message. Little cluster up in that corner. I think that looks nice. Always take care where you stamped over the shiny stamps. It just takes a little bit longer to dry. So I'm just going to carefully turn that one over. And then because I need to write in the card, I'm just going to cut a little bit of wax paper so I can still apply the wax seal, but I can add the card later into the envelope. It won't be completely sealed up. So that is definitely melted. So I'm just going to make sure that's the right way up. I haven't got a heart or a love you one wax seal. I've just got the Happy Mail one I'm going to use for this. Now also I can see quite a lot of bubbles have come through because this one's got too hot. So I'm just going to pop that one on. And then if you've got your heat tool at hand, you can just give it a quick blast and it will get rid of any bubbles you might have. So I'm just going to leave that now to set. This one here, I'm going to use the cooling plate and just scrape that out because you've got about a bead's worth of wax in there, so you can just reuse that again. And then careful of your fingers, but you can just wipe off all the excess. If you forget and it completely cools, just reheat it and then you can always wipe it off that way. But I like to clean everything off after each use, and then I'll just leave that on there to cool down. Okay, so I've just done a quick tidy up, and that is definitely now set. So you just give it a little wiggle and it will just pop off. And then what you can do is just throw that off the back so it doesn't stick. And now I can still make this wax, the gum's on the envelope, and that will stick it down, or I could add some double-sided tape, foam pads, whatever you might want to do. But if I just bring that up there, you can see when it hits the light, you got your happy mouth. So there is my pop-out gatefold card. That's your Valentine's one. And then, like I said, that lovely birthday one that I made during the Facebook Live. So whether you choose to have the diamond detail, heart detail, you can do squares, circles, it's entirely up to you. I think either will look lovely. And then actually you just need to add a little bit of glaze onto this one here, just using my accent glaze, and that will dry clear and just add some more detail to the envelope. So thank you for watching today. All of the products that I've used you'll be able to find over on the Craft Stash website by clicking here. I'll also have them linked below the video as well in the description box. Click on my face if you're not subscribed and you want to see more fun tutorials from me, and I will share my Funfold playlist just here. You might want to go and watch that next. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye.